Hello, 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 hello. How's everyone doing today? Well, I hope. Looks like this is, if the dates listed on the game is any indication, this should probably be the last Valhalla stream. So my throat is going to appreciate that at the very least. Because this game has been brutalizing my throat. Take that in whichever context you wish. But, that being said, I reckon we can probably just go right to it. So, let's just get that up on screen now. And let's go. Load. What's over there anyway? Rent is due on the 30th, so I've got today and tomorrow to make the rent. No, this is the Skyrim, basically. Right, I need to make just over 5 grand in 2 days, I guess. This might be tricky. But we'll give it a go. Ah, Jill, I'm about to get firecrackers. Firecrackers? It's New Year's, right? We need some. Wouldn't firecrackers scare off the Yeah, good idea. Go ahead. I'll be back in a bit. Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more than dogs are involved. I know how hypocritical it sounds, I don't care. Ah, Jamie's here. Greetings. Greetings. No, hang on. I forgot how to do his voice. Hang on, that's not right. Greetings. Anyway, let's start. I never asked for this. Yeah, that's his voice. Okay. Time to mixu drinksu and change your lives. Ah, the guy who wouldn't come back twice. Yeah, shut up. Any chance someone fly over here 2 weeks ago? On Friday? Yes. Yeah, there were lots of weird explosion noise throughout the night. As far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that. Ah, so it flew by here. I think you knew what made the noise. Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard. Right. Noise got annoying after a while, I must say. So it remained in the vicinity. I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night. Interesting, so he didn't get far away. Now get me a Mars Blast. Alright. 6. Done this one right, yeah? Alright, blend it. And on that note, time to open up a drink. Mars Blast. Take a drink. Okay. Here you go. Well, you didn't mess up.
Sorry if I may interject.
You looking for a fight?
Most certainly not.
Do you think you'd stand a chance? You're like half his size. I can fight dirty. He kills people for a living. I can fight dirty.
Jill, please. You make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living.
It's not wrong, but there's better ways of saying stuff like that. You're right, sorry.
And like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just know she seemed to like strong drinks.
Why about it?
Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them, aside from the owner. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? Might bet you like it.
Okay, let's try this suplex thing. Alright. Let's give Ingram a suplex. Wow, that sounds weird. One, two, three. Let's do it big. Because I need to get some fucking money. All on the rocks. Mix. Suplex. Drinky drink. Good stuff, like a less burning but punchier pile driver. Say, your face looks somehow familiar, mister.
Call me Jamie. And you are?
I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I need to look for a specific file. Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge?
I did, actually.
I figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So why go through the whole thing? Rejection? Need to hide something?
The second one. It's easier to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity.
I see. How does the expunge work?
You lie in the pressing chamber, and they give you a special IV solution. It causes nanomachine rejection while giving the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. For 5 hours, you're trapped in bed while horrible pressure builds up in your body, and nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes, and your gums, and your toes, everywhere. And after all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies.
Ouch. What are you having, Jamie?
This is a gut punch.
Yeah, sure, figured. Hey, give me one of those.
Sure.
H mix. There we go. Gut punch. Yep. Yeah, I love these. Looks different from yours, though. I had a couple of extras in his, actually. So where's the antibiotic unit they stuck you with, Jamie?
Inside, like all other maintenance systems. They can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweigh the cons.
And the rest of the enhancements? Were you reconstructed or have you been adding them over time?
Over time, either by getting a much-needed enhancement or through fixing injuries.
I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave.
Nice meeting you, Ingram.
Please come again. Down can on it. You've said that twice. Shut up. Shut up!
Seemed like a nice guy.
Right. I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch.
Maybe you caught him on a bad day.
Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Oddly enough. That guy tears the hell out of me. Someone's in a good mood. Give me a bad touch, will you? That way he'll be in a good mood too. Okay. A bad touch. Let's go for a big wall. Lord knows I need to pay rent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the rocks, mix, bad touch. Jill, you have such a petty sense of humor. Guilty as charged. I should probably move myself a little bit further to the right on the screen now. I'm looking at myself. Hold on. Let's go over here. That's probably better. Okay. So, what put you in a good mood? Oh yeah, that. Today my sister was supposed to be in court for the custody proceedings. Of course, not only did she show up later than her husband, and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of a parking lot. And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to court. The judge signed the kids to my parents for the time being. So she really messed it up, huh? When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump onto the highway. So Eva comes and says, then make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple. I shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but I don't know, maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now. You're quite the animosity for Diana, don't you? She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time, we even slept on the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. We stopped playing, she had other things she wanted to do. I can forgive all that, I mean, the age difference and all. But there is something in particular I still can't forgive. It was a day she invited her friends to the house, and I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister, and she said she had no little sisters. Ouch. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little, that admiration wore off until we finally reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed. And you haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years? Hey! It's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather... Diana who said all those things so many years ago, same Diana that I know today. How so? She hasn't matured one bit. She's still the selfish, childish, and immature she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult, you see an overgrown, horny teen. So aside from destroying any admiration I held for her, she's made sure not to fix that impression. Huh. But enough about me, how are you? Everything's fine, aside from this note. A note? Remember how I told you I lashed out on my dead ex's sister? Yeah? I got this note from her. Let's see. Oh, wow, she must really feel bad about the whole thing. As do I. So, what's the problem then? The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place? Right. Give her Brantini, won't you? There's a little story I want to tell you. Right. Okay. Okay, so you're 12, 6, 2, age, mix. Take a drink. Serve it up. This is the thing. Let's start. Boo. Oh, hell no. This is the story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon it became animosity, and not long after that, she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to her elder sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs. Not now.
Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. And after the girl went into college, said sister would quit her job. The sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. What if I hire high-ranking lips? Shut up. The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held in high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her crumble. Hey Joe, I can lift your sweater. Do you want to see? I bet you want to see. Alright, enough. Huh? Shit. Peace out. I mean, I know the girl is you and sister is your eldest sister. Please get to the point. Right. The point is, if you don't face her, she'll be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage, lots of it. Yeah, you're right. My mouth's dry. Can I get a beer? Right. Legal beer. And a Cometrine. Okay, and take a sip. Here. Thanks. So, tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along? Oh, yeah. I never had brothers and sisters, but once Lenore introduced me to a sister-in-law, she got so excited about having a new sister, she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister too. I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both a big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl the chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you. Yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested. Oh, sure, I'll be here. Remember, I won't forgive you. Yeah. I'll go take my break. Alright. You were here. You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jacob even said goodbye to you, didn't you hear? Anyways, call me if something comes up. Resume. It's less chilly today. Jill, a kid's looking for you. Oh, shit. Hey. Ah, Norma. Whew. You're back. Oh, fuck you. You do know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Crap, I said it out loud. Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you. Whew, she was for her. Thank me? Well, for starters, by not complying and giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. Aw, so responsible, Joe. I kind of faced my mom and told her all about the pressure she was putting on me, and said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And? Well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me it'd be a waste to spend money in a university just for me to not give it my all. So she told me to still go to the college course, but I was free to explore. Well, glad to hear that. And, well, I wanted to thank you for that. Me? If I just rushed headfirst in my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. And you were right, I would just be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So, thank you. Don't worry about it. I'll leave before it's too late outside. I'll be careful. Ah, so sweet. Oh, shut up.
Hey, Jill, mind helping me here?
Sure.
Make a bleeding Jane, please.
On it. Two, 6, 6, blend.
blend. Another drink. Yeah, they really let you get a lot of money on the last couple of days, huh? Thanks. Hey, Joe, do you hate me? Hate's a harsh word. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact only I can see you. Like I've told you, if they wanted, they could see me. And why can I? You're the main character? Man, now. What are you? A cute girl. Right. You okay, Joe? Making a lot of faces there. Oh, yeah, just remembering stuff. Can you give me a hand here and serve a beer, please? Yep. Okay, I think I've already used up my first drink. I have. Okay, on to the second one, which that's the strawberry daiquiri out the way. Now on to a mixed berry mojito. Not really a fan of rum, but, you know, I like berry cocktails. Alright, serve and take a drink. Oh, there's the rum. Not my favorite, but I'm dealing with it. Okay. Thanks. Would you lighten up if I showed you I could interact with the environment? Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try. There. Can't see anything. Are you sure? Yep. Weird. Oh, she changed the UI. Oh, hang on, I forgot my Dorothy voice. Shit, hang on, give me a second. Nobody expects the Darth Inquisition! Darth Inquisition, Darth Inquisition, Darth Inquisition. Ow! It's a bit my tongue. I can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early in the night. Honey! Ah, hey, Dorothy. I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream? Sure. Age, mix. I don't think she probably wants a big one. Small girl. Thanks. Oh yeah, before you leave. What? Are you guys throwing a New Year's party too? Yep. Sure, I'll be here then. Well, I've got things to do, so... You do? Who does what?
Sorry, I sneezed.
Weird sneezes.
Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe. Take care of Becky, please.
Man, she was in a rush.
Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I'll need to get them through more shady means. She's gonna buy them from the internet. She'll find them and put us all at risk of burning. Oh, make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand. Please. Well, I guess that's it for today.
Yeah, sure you're fine.
I am. Don't worry.
Hey Jill, mind if I ask a silly question?
You've seen my clients. You can assume I don't mind silly questions. Silly answers get my nerves down. Sorry, what do you want to ask?
Do you know why they call them cat boomers? I mean, I guess they're a second set views like cats, but the word boomer seems so out of place.
Not so much because it's not them, but their parents who were called such.
Oh?
Let's go a bit back first. You do know why cat boomers look like that, right?
Because they went through some anti-nanomachine rejection treatment while they were still a fetus, right?
It's called the Yamikaze Ronova treatment. Or was it the Romaneko Yamada treatment? The Roma... Let's call it the catification procedure. It was not only the first successful genetic treatment on a fetus, but also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. Moreover, that research had a bit of a rocky story. Fonte got cut in the middle of it at a critical point that could make or break the whole thing. Not to mention Zaibatsu Court's record of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. The rest of the research was funded by Maki Stevanovic. Was it Stengovic? Let's call him Stengovic for now. He's a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. Stevanovic funded the research, and in a desperate move, his wife offered herself and her daughter as test subjects. Of course, the experiment was a success. The girl, Sylvia Strengovic, didn't die. She became a living testament of a scientific breakthrough. But then, the story of how things played out for Sylvia got sensationalized in the media and created a weird fad. Parents made their unborn children go through the catification procedure even if they had no ailments at all. All because one particular girl whose life got saved through that treatment became a media darling for a bit. A whole generation of kids with those cat-like persuasions got born. And their parents got called cat boomers. A generation of parents obsessed with those cat-like features. The fad quickly passed, but the term remained in use. Eventually, cat boomer just started being used for people with the protrusions instead of their parents. You keep calling them protrusions. Why is that? Because that's what they are. You didn't think those things on their heads were ears, right? Sure, they can be moved because they're somehow connected to the facial and ear muscles. Thus, they can move like a cat's and react to their mood. But in the end, they're just appendages with no real function. Huh. It still surprised me a bit, though, that the biggest mutation they got after the treatment is just that. Those ears are a small miracle on their own. People have been born with no eyes for less intrusive procedures. You really thought they were functional ears, huh? Well, let's say I learned quite a bit today. Thank you. Don't worry, I feel like I should apologize for talking so much instead. And keep in mind I'm fucking up the terms. I don't want you saying something about protrusions because of the catification procedure. I'll keep it in mind. Oh, wait! What? Yeah, the guy's name was Stengovic. I just remembered Sylvia Stengovic was around my age when I was a teen. Those are some TV specials featuring her. And I just remembered that I had the biggest crush on her. Now that I think about it, that crush had me very confused back then. And did you need to shout just now? Sorry. In any case, I'm out for the day. Alright, careful out there. All booze and no firecrackers makes Dana a dull girl. Well, there we go. Made a little bit of money. Nowhere near enough to pay rent, like. Any tips for a new friend in this wonderful land? Oh boy. Self-deprecating thread. Don't trust in white nights, no go after 5 PM unless you want to get mugged or murdered. Bring a portable chair everywhere, you'll have to line up for flour. Get used to eat what you find, shortages getting out of hand. I've been eating rice with butter for months now, but I guess it could be worse. Please don't drink it, please, I have enough as it is. So, coming here was a mistake. Why would you come here anyway? Visiting family, but now I want to take them out. Do it while you can. Yeah, airlines leave the city lol, so we won't even be able to escape. Can I even get weed in this crap hole somewhere? Yeah, I just PM'd you a good dealer. BTC closing 40% of its bars in Glitch City. The British Trademark Council is facing some economic troubles in Glitch City and it looks like they're on their way out. Blaming rising inflation rates and a weaker currency, the BTC has given the order to disband almost half its recreational businesses in the city. We can't keep doing business like this. Glitch City has a negative impact on our earnings. We can't continue in the red, a PR representative told the Augmented Eye. Prime Minister Quincy, on the other hand, thinks the greedy city is just too greedy. They make a lot of money already, now they're crying because they can't have more? Give me a break. Okay, so Quincy... Yeah, you've got a point, but you are still a dickhead. Wearing socks or sandals in public is now a crime. I like to say we have the freedom to wear whatever we like in Glitch City, as long as we adhere to these rules, however that's about to change. Glitch's Department of Public Decency has declared that wearing socks and sandals together is a punishable crime. If convicted, Guilty face 3 days in jail as punishment for using that abominable combo. What do you think? Should we wear what we want, or should the fashion police of high society decide for you? In whatever the case, I think I'll simply stick to the right side of the battle. Goodbye, socks and sandals. Birthrights to Cleese, as the youth prefers the living company. At the beginning of the century, there are people who would rather be with robots other than humans treated as a joke, but the reality is this kind of convenience, these kind of relationships have become immensely popular with Cleese youth, to the point where birthrates begin to increase at an alarming rate. Annie May, a 17-year-old student, agrees with the general sentiment. It's so much better dealing with other people, you know? You can just make your own perfect partner. Oh, and the sex is amazing. Don't even get me started. New regulations seem to be announced to address the situation. Okay, save. Yeah, I am not going to afford rent unless I get 3,300, like, fucking today. Which I don't think I can do. Unless I also get tomorrow. Good evening. Hey. Okay, so we've got almost everything, but we're still missing a couple of things for Saturday. And so I designate you, Gillian Applegate, as a fictional guide goes to the by the rest of the staff. Applegate? I have no idea who that is. Why me? Oh, I know who that is. Why me? I could send Jill, but I wouldn't dare send the lady by herself. And I could go with her, but I believe the bar should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times. You're not going to say anything, Jill? If it means not being delivery girl, I'm happy to fake helplessness. Fine, give me the list. I'll be back. Sometime. Something tells you you're planning something, boss. What gives you that impression? Call it a gut feeling. Did you know Gil has a crush? What? A client of his, a girl that owns a bazaar. She's been coming to him for ages, he's only just started opening up. But he's taking steps backward and I'm not going to let him. He's opening up for fuck's sake. And so the errands will take him to the bazaar, I get it. That's right. Huh. Alright then, to the office I go. As for me, Duke a boxer. Girl with a crush. Huh. This place. Great. Oh, if it isn't... Oh, it's... Hey, Jill. Sorry, is there anywhere I can hide? There's an unpleasant guy on my trail. Boss, stalk woman incoming. The door's open. Go ahead, the door to the left. Thanks. Hello there. Oh, hi there. You're the one, that's the bathroom. Wait, what's the dog doing in the bathroom? Oh, here, that explains everything. Miss a minute. Okay. Now we're Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Yeah, how do I do this guy's voice? It's been so long since he's been in. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. That means they're talking to me, Mr. Donovan. There we go. Now, where's she? Oh, the hellhole. Perfect. Hey, kid, I'll have the usual. Right. Huh, you never asked me 2 weeks. There we go. Mix. Here. This seems right. The paper's been a mess lately. You'd think with all that's happening, they'd stay and do more reports. But they're all asking for vacations and I can't afford to be understaffed. So I had to come up with some sort of reward that produces the most reports. Hey, didn't I have this guy that text accent? Most reports. No. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but you do know the infamy of the Augmented Eye with the general public, right?
She pays, she'll over-stationalize anything and report useless things. Of course I know.
Then why not try to rectify that image?
To put it simply, I'm being clutched by the balls in the non-pleasant way. Zaibatsu Corp and Company have an eye on every publication they haven't bought yet. Upon them once, and they'll find something to find you with. Twice, and you'll find your resources severely cut. Anything beyond that, in the best case scenarios, they'll buy the damn operation to keep it quiet. I know there's more new things than whatever it is in Blackie's picked out that week, but if I overstep, my ass is on the line.
Huh.
Glad to see this hellhole still in one piece. The PTC's been going apeshit closing bars lately.
Oh yeah, that.
Yesterday, they closed one that serves a key part of a drug trafficking ring. And last week, they closed 3 small bars that serves illegal chicken restaurants.
Huh.
Not to mention, there are like 100 people who have PTC certificates but never use them. Instead, they keep those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes or warehouses. I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that some restructuring will aim into PTC after this whole thing.
Man, shit ran too than I thought.
No news outlets talks about that. Alright, kid, let's try a moonblast now.
Come again?
Hey, even have to break the routine time from time.
Do a big one though. Try and get money out of him. On the rocks, blend it, take a drink. Here.
Now, let's see what the Rux is about.
So... What brought you here?
Oh, right. Didn't you see a Lilum coming here? Blue hair, big tits. She's the one from the Encore concert coming up.
Not really.
Did you jump through the roof then?
But why were you looking for her? Did you want an interview?
Not really, just hitting on her. Hey, I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring.
Why though? Are you that bored? Don't you have like a family or something?
Have you seen that girl? Hard as tits. Also, hot ass and tits. I'm suffering the weirdest combo being hard as fuck and curious as shit right now. I want to know just how detailed those King Class Gia models are, personally.
And so you followed her?
I've yet to meet a woman that can resist the charms of Donovan D. Dawson.
You're in front of fun, and I'm guessing you've quite the selective memory. Like I said, don't you have a family or something?
A wife, but that woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her. In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off on the thought of me cheating on her. So that Lilum isn't here, huh? I'll have to find a busty enough replacement tonight or I'll explode. Hey, after you're done glaring, please send me a pile driver.
Right. There we go. Sippy sip. Yeah.
Alright. Well, seeing as she's not here, I have no reason to stay. That was to find someone who looks a bit like her.
The guy left.
Oh, alright. Thanks for shouting me, Dana. Hope your sister likes the video. Oh, no, thank you.
Seems you had a hearty talk.
Your boss is such a fun person. Her sister is a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple of photos.
How nice of you.
It's nothing really, and she did hide me, so it's the least I could do. But, well, we're here already. Mind giving me something sweet?
Sure. Okay, what's this most expensive sweet drink? Blue Fairy so far. Moon Blast. Grantini. Big Grantini. Unless it's... Piano Woman? Yeah, Piano Woman, okay. Age mix.
Did I fuck that up? I fucked that up. Two, three. Age mix. There we go. Here. Yeah. Ah, thanks. So do you know why Donovan was following you? I don't, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with him. His question's a bit over the line last time, too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just didn't want to humor him. I see. So you're just trying to come onto you. You don't say. Well, not like you'd have a chance anyways. I'm not into older guys, and I'm already committed to a relationship. Figure. Wait, you are? It's not common knowledge, and the ones that hear it try to dismiss it as rumors, but I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now. Oh, really? We are both single, and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend so much time together. But it all started when he read an entry I made in my blog about wanting to experience love and the like. He offered to help with that after he read it, and I thought, sure, why not? I already knew him well enough, it wouldn't hurt to try. Oh, nice. I used to stick in the mud where the planning is due, but he's a sweetheart otherwise. I see. You know, I've met 2 fans of yours lately. Oh, really? Both of them seemed so excited when they were talking about you. It was amazing. I don't like the term fan too much. It strikes me as a bit pretentious, in my opinion. I have many fans, doesn't sit so well. I like many people who like my music better. Fan evokes an uglier and more pretentious image for me. Do you like my Jill? Do you like my music? To be honest, I haven't had much exposure to your work, but the few things I've heard are really good. And not gonna lie, having talked to you, I feel like I would support you even if I didn't like it. So nice to hear. Hey, this will sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea? Let me see. See if I can remember what the hell we've got. They don't give any hints. I guess this. Yes, I was going to do a big sunshine cloud. Taking a drink. Bitter, girly, soft. Let's go with that. Here. Yeah, this works. Hey, you're a king class cheer, right? That I am. May I ask you something about your model? Sure. Are there any differences between you and a DFC-72? Well, we both serve the same purpose, but DFC-72s have the port in their hands, which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that or the resilience of the DT-01Ds, but we're a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade-off of functionality and power for appearance, you could say. I see. So anything new for this concert? Well, here's an encore, so trying to make it the same for those that couldn't go to the first one. But we always try to spice up, like, maybe with a surprise song or something. There was this one time I sang a cover song by B-Link. Of course, in return, they sang your love's a drug. Ah, so you know the B-Link girls. Really nice kids. You'd be surprised how different from their on-stage personas they are. Really? Susie, for example, can be really challenged at times. She also laughs a lot, and loudly at that. Meanwhile, Aina is a party girl through and through. If they're not on tour, she spends her time partying like crazy. Huh, hard to believe. I mean, they're images out of stoic girls with little expression. Almost like living Victorian dolls or something. Well, they wanted to pop out in the public. They once told me, if we want people to notice us, we have to break the cutesy idol concept. And so they took the opposite route by becoming cool beauties with melancholic songs. I wouldn't say they wanted them the opposite way. The opposite of cutesy idols would be unkempt, tone-deaf girls spewing vitriol and hate. True. Well, I gotta go, but let's have a sparkle star first. Alright. Age, mix, let's do it alcohol free because she's doing it. Yeah. Okay. Here. Sparkling. Well, it's also a pressure gel. Please come again. Will do. Oh, the handsome bartender. Nice to see you. Boss, girls back. I'll take my break. All right. Note to self, buy oil for that door. Alright then. Gil, you're in my spot, please. Oh, sorry. Also, you're cleaning one of Boss's chicken buckets. Did Boss ask you to do that? If I told you did, would you believe me? Without a doubt. Let's go with that then. Right. Greetings. Ah, Stella, what can I get you? I'll go with a beating Jane today. Desperately trying to make my money so I don't get evicted. C266 blend. Taking a drink. Yeah, I think that making you serve more drinks in the last couple of days because I've gone through 2 cans already and I'm not even an hour in. Maybe I was taking bigger drinks, I'm not sure. There you go. Thank you. What brought you here today? Waiting for say? I came by myself actually. I was in the area and stopped to say hi. Oh, it's pretty interesting though. When I first saw you, I doubted you'd ever come back here again. Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. So quiet and secluded. It's also clean. Really clean. Gil's the one you can know that too. The guy takes pride in how clean he keeps things around here. If you have any cleaning staff, he's a nice pick. Really? He's a bit out of it today, though. I see. Hey, Jill, have you heard of the new gold rush in the city? Gold rush? Everyone is paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of White Knight suits. I think I heard something I've read about that, but I'm having doubts, so probably not. In any case, how's it a gold rush? Well, the tech behind the suits was always safely guarded, but after the events at the bank... After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, bricking many of them in the process. Many units dropped their armor right there and fled when the lynchings went on. Any White Knights still stuck in their suit had to take the armor off manually to run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynchings, so they'd be sitting ducks if they didn't. Some weren't that lucky, they got beaten up while they weren't able to move. So between the suits becoming glorified paperweights and many White Knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk lying around. But the whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on a race to reverse engineer the suits and take as much technology as possible from them. And of course, even single pieces of the armor fetch a high price these days. Did anyone use see any profit from that research justify those expenses? It's new tech, a whole new field ripe with patents just open for many, so I'd say yes. Huh. I mean, the BTC is literally a conglomerate built on patents and trademarks, I can see how. Now, there is one weird case, though. There's this guy named Jack. He's the captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg Corps unit. Unique? And the guy had a really small unit, 5 people, including himself. The aesthetics of his unit's armor were heavily modded to the point that they looked like a squad of henshin heroes. And what? They looked really gaudy. But it turned out that the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. He is one of the few, if not the only, suits of armor with the OES intact. To say they're among the most wanted people would be an understatement. You know a lot about this. Oh, it's interesting, the amount of things you hear when dealing with drunk people of all kinds in the same place. It also helps to put on a front that makes people lower their guard. That should sound familiar to you. True. Wait. Here's a freebie. A fun fact. The failsafe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up and leaving no traces. But regulations and laws didn't allow that kind of technology near civilians. I guess even Zybot's Court has its limits, people love to demonize Adapted Court because, let's face it, they're far from innocent. But they're not evil overlords, they're just greedy. They're just a big corporation. They just so happen to have control over what tantamounts to a city-state. But corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city about trying to use product placement. If so much as hold a bottle the wrong way or get in the way of a logo, you'll be in for lots of trouble. And let's not start with theme parks and like, those are dystopias of their own. Then again, most of the demonization due to Quincy being such a clown. He has no power anyways, he's just the front that whatever council behind Zybatu Court shows. He makes a fool of himself and the attention is taken away from whatever it is that Zybatu Corp is actually doing. Yeah. So what you're saying is that Glitch City is basically a huge theme park? I've called the White Knights glorified mall security in the past, so yeah. Huh. No, seriously, hen what? Can I get a protein here, please? Sure, sure. Okay, to Trine, age, mix. Oh, I am actually out of alcohol, so be right back while I go get the other cans. Angel Twink is back. And hang on, no, he's not. Now he's back. There we go. I realized I left them over on the banister instead of actually bringing them into my room because I'm a bit of an idiot. Anyway, there we go. Okay, another strawberry daiquiri. Drink hard, sir. Yep. Thanks. So I think you're in a good mood today. Does it show? A bit. Yeah, well, I managed to nab a couple of tickets for the Kira Mickey Encore concert. Nice. Alright, so it turns out she was just here. Again? Sorry. Again? Can't believe I just missed her. I was surprised too. I was more surprised she remembered my name, though. And like last time, she was quite the graceful client. Oh man, so those rumors about her being really nice in person were actually true. Amazing. I mean, you always want the famous people to be nice in real life, but having such backing to that claim to hear they're so nice to everyone, it's nice to hear, you know. In fact, many think that's what made her so famous so quickly. How she's so down to earth and totally accessible, making her someone everyone wants to root for. Ah, I see. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't want to feel like you're supporting crappy people. Well, let's be honest, I've never put my thought into that one. Hell, half the time I have no idea what made who made what I use, nor do I care much. Being a nice person will take you far, though. My daddy always insisted that being ruthless in the boardroom doesn't mean being an ass. And he's actually managed to get certain contracts over more powerful people, all thanks to being a nice guy overall. That sounds like good advice. More importantly, Daddy? Do you really believe me saying that she was just here that easily? You're not the kind to lie about stuff like that, so sure. Oh, thanks, I guess. That said, can you go to the concert so easily? What about security and the like? My dad always has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance. And you'd be surprised at how easy I can disguise myself with just a different hairdo and a cap. Oh, I see. I wonder if I could get in the disabled line with Say in her wounds. Although she'll probably nag me at how she doesn't need it, and we shouldn't abuse that. Hey, can you get me a classic drink? Sure. Let's go with a Bleeding Jane. And blend. Zippy zip. Here. Thank you. Do you have many servants around the house, Stella? I do, but they've been with us so long they're pretty much family. My dad's always said that if you earn someone's trust, they'll gleefully work for you, and everyone wins. We even have a young gardener that's left to study engineering, and he actually came back. He still comes by every weekend to tend the plants. Man, that sounds nice. And let me know if you have a need of a job, I might find you something. Oh, thanks for the offer. Wait. I should have someone that's got off with the whole tech gold rush story. What would it be? Well, not tech be patented anyways. I get trying to crack it in the first place, but that'd be true if the tech was patented in the first place. Isn't? So I had to have been so paranoid of making the White Knights untouchable that it never patented anything. A patent would be in a database that someone could hack and retrieve valuable info from. Not to mention, they've been using tech from other companies without any authorization. And no patent registry in their right mind would approve of that global shutdown signal. And let alone how immobilized everyone's still inside one of the suits. So the ones that are holding the law did so using suits are by all means illegal. The irony runs deep, wouldn't you say? Why do it though? And when you have so much money, you start thinking you can screw around with the rules. All that power makes you think you're above every law there is. Isn't that the fucking truth? And the city is what happens when the money start making renewals. I'm curious though, have you ever covered up any fuck-ups by using money? I can think we've all done things we're not too proud of at some point in our lives. Well, Jill, I gotta go. Always a pleasure. Please come again. Alma. No hello? You're pretty insistent on that one, aren't you? It's basic courtesy, something I will fight to uphold. First a greeting stop, then saying please and thanks stops, and before you know it, boom, total anarchy. You're exaggerating. I'm not. In fact, I'll go through that door again and expect you to properly greet me this time. Fine. Hello, Jill. Once upon a midnight dreary, while the pond is weak and weary. Over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. 'Tis some visitor, I muttered, tapping at my chamber door, only this and nothing more. You overdid it. You totally overdid it. Quoth the bartender. I did not. So you like poetry? I had a phase. Can I get you something? Let's start with a big cobalt velvet. So I get one that begins with C, not B. Okay. On the rocks. Mix. Success. Take a drink. Alright. Yep. Thanks. Oh yeah, there's something I've been wondering about for a while. Does the name Shadow Master 69's Chronicles ring any bells? Wow, he went pale. No, the name doesn't ring any bells. May 22nd. Today my daily card readings told me I'd meet great change thanks to an old man. My biology teacher told me I had been picked for an inter-school contest in my latest essay. I just knew a scientific theory on the idea of auras was as revolutionary as I thought. Soon I'll bring the world into the occult science singularity. Late entries don't seem to have gone that well, though. Mentions of being laughed at, being lectured on why the essay was wrong. Jill? I may shit delete that blog! No evidence should be left! I can think of at least 6 different sources off the top of my head that have all that stuff archived. Why? Why? Sheesh, relax, it's not that bad. What do you mean it's not that bad? Do you realize how embarrassing it all is? Now we've all been young, Jill, relax. It's not like you're still like that nowadays. That would have been embarrassing. You're not still like that, right? Gods, now I give them the whole occult stuff. It's just that remembering all that stuff is... I don't know, I like it the way you looked. All dressed in black with the rare accessory popping out, thanks to the colors. I mean, at least you had the decency to use makeup and take care of yourself. So you have a pig. Oh god, you have a fucking pig. Why'd you do this to me? Why'd you take out the sins of my past? I was bored. Last Friday I had to take my mind off the whole Diana thing, so I ran a small background check on you. Simple stuff, just checking past internet activity. Please don't run background checks on like that. I just use a search engine, you know. I didn't request documents or anything. What leads you to the page? You do realize your main mail account everywhere is still the one you used back then, right? Like I said, relax. You were obsessed with occultism. I wanted to kiss all the boys. And I kind of almost accomplished that in middle school, which still so haunts me today. Never estimate the lengths all class would go to track you down. Especially if they think that you're still the girl that kissed them for fun and they're lonely to boot. We all have things we're not too proud of as adults. Now I know how criminals feel when evidence is used against them. I have to ask though, why the 69? It was supposed to be 6'9", not 69, like in reference to both the Lummers and the Hermit. I was convinced it meant wise choices. Jill, there's nobody who would read that as 6'9". I was 12 at the time. Even at 12, I fucking knew what a 69 was. Just how innocent were you back then? You have no idea. Well, let's sweeten up things a bit. I'll have a sugar rush. Sure. Big one as well. Put a bit of alcohol in it. Okay. Take a drink and serve. Yep. This is the thing. Say, Alma, thinking of the past, what were your last long-term relationship like? Oh, that's sudden. You joke through my past, I've earned the right to dig through yours. Fine, fine. Long-lasting relationships, huh? Romantic ones, I'm guessing? Yep. Well, I've had about 4 boyfriends, I'd describe as such, that I've introduced to my family and all. First one was in high school. I broke with him because he cheated on me. I remember the other girl trying to pick a fight and me just saying, keep the fucker. The second one was during my freshman year. I broke with him after he thought it'd be funny to punch me in the arm. He starts with a friendly hit, and before you know it... anyways. The other guy I met shortly after I dropped out. He was interested in marriage, but he wanted to get married after only half a year or so of knowing him. And then there's Richard. Oop. I spent almost 4 years with him. We got along pretty well, we evolved some chemistry, I truly loved him. But as time went by, there was a rift that started separating us. He just didn't like my family. He didn't. Moreover, he wasn't a family person, he used himself for his own and voiced that he didn't want kids. There was a part of me that wanted to believe, even just for a little bit, that maybe he'd changed his mind. But as much as I loved him, that one detail brought a growing gap between us. And at one point, I just had to break up with him. But I'm not here to depress you. Bring me a beer, would you? Sure. Go. Mix and take a drink. Oh, thanks for telling me that, by the way. Don't mention it. Okay, one more question, and we're even. Wow, you really are embarrassed of that blog, huh? Sure, ask away. At what age did you get those implants in your boobs? Jill, I love you, and I know you're saying that in jest, but I've lived with so many rumors about me getting plastic surgery that I can and won't take it as a joke. As such, in honoring our friendship, I'll just say this. They're real, and they're spectacular. Now ask the real question before I slap you. I'll grant you one and only one chance to call me by my full name as compensation then. I gotta take your offer. It's funny that you mentioned slapping because my real question was, why did you get your hands chopped? Chopped. Well, there's a couple of reasons. The first is that I spend lots of time typing and these replacements help me avoid carpal tunnel syndrome. Oh. There's also utilities like how I can interface with main devices. For example, there's a tiny computer embedded in my glasses. If I move my index finger, it acts like the computer's cursor. There's lots more, but there are small things that don't sound that impressive when I say it out loud. So how did your family take the operation? They took it well enough, except for my mom. She freaked out for months. She even went to the hospital to ask for my hands. Don't you miss them? Sometimes just during emotional moments, but luck would have it, someone else has them. Shortly before my operation, there was an accident on the highway. One of the victims was this young lady whose right hand got completely crushed. I told them to check if we were compatible and all that. I mean, implants not everyone's first choice if they can get a natural replacement. A bit of cosmetic treatment, and it could pass off as her original hand with no problem. Last I heard, we were compatible, and the family agreed to the donation. I don't know what became of her, but I hope she's fine. You didn't tell your mom about that? I didn't want her pestering the poor girl. So are we cool now? Are we even now? Are we? You were pretty pissed about my comment regarding your boobs. Again, I'm sorry, it sounds a lot less rude in my head. Yeah, don't worry about that. Besides, I had to call you Julianne once. No, you don't. Why? You just call me by my full name. Are you serious? One chance and only one chance, and you just use it up. Damn it! A surprise. Hey, Alma, this might be a weird tangent, but do you believe in ghosts? Hey! Not particularly, no. Although there was this paper I read once that was quite interesting. It proposed a scenario where nanomachine clusters would leave the body after death, and then act as a collective hive mind through residual brainwaves. The result would basically be an image not unlike a hologram. Of course, the hypothesis fell through because such nanomachine density is impossible in the body. Even 5% the amount needed is enough to make the blood too dense for the heart. And it's not like brainwaves are potent enough to create those reactions. Still an interesting read, though. I see. Don't give me that, though, because it's not my fault you convinced yourself that you're crazy. Well, I'll leave then. See you tomorrow. See ya. All done? I am. What about you, girl? For some reason, the idol girl left him like that, it seems. You think? It might have been while he was out. True. Hey, boss, you're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so... Then I am? Yeah, why? I was wondering, isn't wrestling fake? Aren't twin tails for little girls and teens with 8th grade syndrome? 8th grade... what? When you get down to it, wrestling is as real as a soap opera. I mean, you don't really expect a legal lawsuit to get fixed in a ring, right? Sure, in my ideal world, you would solve legal problems through good old wrestling, but... No, seriously, 8th grade what? But you don't go around calling soap operas fake. It's a show, it just so happens to use fights as an expression. You might as well see it as a unique form of theatre. Besides, the injuries Maze Rest suffers not all fake. Oh, I didn't think it went that way. Sadly, I won't stand for anyone bad-mouthing wrestling. So now I have to go and break Gil's back to make you humble. Oh well. Wait, what? Come here, fuck boy!
Fuck boy! Ah!
8th grade, what? Total funds. Oh fuck, I don't think I made it. Close, but no cigar. Damn. Australia's a tad more complicated. Got that right. Evening. Gil, are you humming Shine Spark? Oh, hey Joe. Are you okay? Are you in love, maybe? Nothing of the sort. I'm fine. Right. No, seriously, did you fuck? Men only get happier after they fucked. That's not... Oh my god, you totally fucked. Was it Alma? Did you have 7 minutes in heaven with her? No, I didn't. In any case, congratulations. I haven't seen you this happy since, well, never. Today's escapades will bring us to a familiar place and... Oh, shit. Gil, I'm out. I'm gonna... Not so fast, my pet hunter, if that's even your real name. Last time, my viewership had a weird peak while I was passed out. So I'm here to find out what makes people so interested.
Eh? Do I have something in my face?
This guy totally fucked. No doubt about it. That gleam in his eyes is unmistakable. Whatever. Just keep it down. Jill, you're here. Isn't that the passed out girl from 2 weeks ago? I'm not here. Oh, sorry. I'll be back in my office then. Anyway. Time to make drinks and change lives. You were too happy and you were mopey. What's happened? I was right. Yeah. That Laura girl was head over heels for him. I was right on the money.
Say, that girl.
I am not here!
Sorry.
Isn't she the one who passed out last time? Anyways, Benny was right and that deserves a beer. And you?
I'm fine.
serve a drink. For the occasion. Alright. So the girl's actually infatuated with him. You should have seen her screaming from the top of her lungs that she liked him. And him just standing there thinking. Just like that. In retrospect, it was a tad too cliched for my taste. Still, I knew she liked him. I was right. I was right. He doesn't seem particularly happy. Ah, he never is. Unlike your coworker. Holy shit, did he fuck? You're making it too obvious, Gil. How? That beaming face is unmistakable. The face of a guy that got some and enjoyed every moment. Back to deal though. Like I said, he seems lost in thought. Speaking like these are few and far between, let me enjoy myself. Can I get something non-alcoholic here? That's not how you join your sorrows, piece of scrap. I'll have a bloom light. Okay. What'd you say? Sparkle Star, I think? Oh, it was Bloom Light. Well, I'm annoyed that I was about a couple hundred short of getting the good ending. Well. Go. Take a drink. Yeah. Thanks. Same. Celebrate all you want, but I'm freaking out here. I know nothing about relationships. I have no idea what to do. Well, for starters, what do you think, Jill? Me? Her? Betty, I've seen a few of your relationships. Remember, aside from Veronica, there's Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Rita, Monica, Erica, Tina, Mary, and Jessica. Or should I say, didn't share the bed sheets, snores like a pig, cold feet, shampoo waster, chocolate addict, too religious, fan of the wrong rugby team, teetotaler, and chews with the mouth open. What do you think, Jill? That must be quite the heartbreaker to have so many relationships in a short period of time. I mean about piece of scrap situation. And thank you. I'm not the right person for this. Gil? He's still on fucking Cloud 9. Or is it fucking in Cloud 9? And what about... Sneaky? Sneaky? I'll be damned, she actually hides pretty well. For starters, how do you feel about her? I don't know. I don't know her that well. You could start there. Ask her out sometime. Get to know her. Maybe she'll change her mind. Maybe you'll change yours. In the end, you lose nothing by... But... I'm just realizing I'm giving love advice to a Lilin, so I don't know how well it applies to you. These things are humans and all but organs nowadays anyway. Even if that's the case, it's interesting that she felt that way towards him. Why wouldn't she? This fella is a good catch, if I do say so myself. And like I said, humans in all but organs. You've surely encountered Lilum that you sometimes forget are not humans. Oh, well, we live in weird times, but hey, that only makes it more interesting. It's hard going to other cities and not seeing the same integration of Lilum, though. Well, so this is pretty much the cradle of social experiments involving Lilum integration, so... anyway, just try to get to know her. You'll find out how you feel afterwards. Yeah, I think I'll try that. It's quite the uninspired advice, if you ask me. Anything else? Let's commemorate the occasion of the Piano Man and a Penny Armor Woman. What? Jill, what the fuck did you do? Might have to play this again in my off time just to see if I can get a good ending. Age, mix, take another drink. Maybe do it with a guide next time. I've enjoyed playing it through blind, but of course it has meant I've got the bad ending. Here. And now we reach a stalemate. I'd normally take the Piano Man, but I feel there's a symbolic value in taking the woman. Why order like that then? I hate Laura. You're what? She's gonna take you away from me. You're my piece of scrap, not hers. You're mine. Mine! Betty, you don't own me. Besides, I can't for the life of me leave you alone. I feel like the moment I let you into my sight, you'll just crash. That's not a laughing matter. You need someone making sure you aren't kicking people. That's not normal, you know. Besides, it's not like I have something with her yet. You're right. So you won't leave me? I'd worry myself sick if I left you to your own devices, honestly. We should leave now. Oh yeah. We're holding a small New Year's party tomorrow. I don't know if you want to come. We'll come. Are you sure? We will. Fine, we'll be here, Jill. Anyway, see you then. Bye, Bill. Please come again. A party? I'd love to go. But I told everyone that tomorrow I'd end the year with a party myself, so... sorry. I thought she was already here. Man, that was such bliss. Still, I can see how traffic's spike. Things can get fun here. And just like the last time, I need to show my viewers something fun. Give me something nasty. Grizzly Temple it is. Let's do a big one. Third can down. Yeah. This is the... Hold on. It was nasty, all right. And now it's time to make a nice person give you something nice. It's the second time I'm here, so you'll naturally get your own copy of my theme song. No, thank you. Don't be shy. Let me give you one. I mean, no, thank you. Well, too late. It's already in your player. How in the effing fuck did you do that? Magic. That's bullshit. Video editing magic. Did you just hack into the music player? Let's move on, shall we? Yeah, whatever. Hey, what are their dogs? Last night you talked about this place like it was this zany haven of sorts, but I see the same shit. Seriously, no decorations or anything of the like? Good question. Where are the dogs? I either haven't paid enough attention to their arrival, or they haven't come. Idols, newspaper managers, talking dogs? This is the same old bar like last time. I might sue you for fake advertising, you know. Now think about it, maybe the boss just needed money to steer a thing. Then trick the dog into coming here as a part-timer for kicks. Oh well, anything interesting lately? Hello? Sorry, what'd you say? I was asking if there were any new stories. This is not a newspaper, you know. Nor is it a Crazy Stories on Demand streaming service. That's a big fat line, you know it. Shut up. But I said nothing! I meant... So shut that idea up. Yeah, that. Well, last time I came here, the viewership peaked for some reason, and I want to find out why. Maybe Pretty Boy over here can tell us the story of who he fucked. He's so distracted he won't even make a retort. Amazing. I guess it's something worth saying, but... Then I want to hear it! Well, Kira and Mickey came yesterday again. You're shitting me! You expect me to believe she came all the way here again? Do you even have proof like the glass from last time? Well, if I may interject. You've been listening, boss? The walls are pretty thin. Oh. Anyway, she did. I even took a pic with her. Did what? Let's see. Why? I tried to make an appointment with her and she's always busy. But you sit there and she just comes waltzing over? It's not fair. Hey, funny how stuff like happened, I'd share my secrets. I was just as baffled as you are right now. Yeah, but I bet you're not even that much of a fan anyways, are you? You're not wrong. Can you at least tell me how nice she was as a client? Very good client, much like the last time, a really nice girl. I'm gonna give you my number. If she ever comes back, you let me know, you hear? I'm not gonna let you keep her to yourself. I really doubt she'll come back again, though. She already came twice. I'm not taking any chances. I hate something to drown this anger with. Give me something girly, would you? Alright. Keep forgetting what girly drinks are worth money. Moonblast, sure. On the rocks, blended. Here. Let's just chill a bit. It's still not fair. You know, you're boring today. You're not chatting that much, nor are you doing anything funny. Maybe the whole peak viewership thing is just you. Eh? Maybe this bar and me both had nothing to do with the spike. Maybe you're just that good. Are you hitting on me? I'm not. In fact, I'm kind of trying to get you to leave. Pronto. Don't be hard on the girl. She's fun. Nobody used to shows up. What? Joe hates me. It's not hate, it's just... Wait, I'm not having this conversation again. Boring. Hey, you're curious, right? About Fuckboy's partner. Want to know who it was? Do you know? Maybe not. But maybe not settles it then. Not taking any chances. Oh, come on! Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. Did two bottles break or something? Should I call the manager? Tech support? Hey Joe, inner and outer voice, remember? Fuck. What? Who fucked? Aside from that guy, I mean. Say, you're oddly calm today. Well, I've been getting more sleep lately. That way, I don't feel like if I stop speaking, I'll die. Crash is one hell of a drug. And wouldn't you know, I can actually make a premium this time if I go commando. Huh. But come on, I'm getting bored on my ass here. Do something. Not John, you can't just ask me to roll over, you know. Mind if I entertain you a bit then? Boss? You and Gil take a break. I'll entertain the messy here. Alright. take Gil with you. I don't want him coming to the middle of the road and right into a truck's grill. Grill Gil. Right. Alright, Gil, come with me.
Eh?
Want one? No thanks, I don't smoke. Alright, I gotta text from Alma. Boss, Alma and Gil didn't fuck. Well, that's a bummer. She's sending congratulations your way, though.
Tell her I said thanks, I guess.
So who was Lucky Girl? So it was a guy? No, I thought you saw him that way.
It wasn't a guy.
So it was a girl, and you did fuck.
I don't feel comfortable talking about that, you know.
You don't make things easy for me, though.
How so?
I mean, you're pretty hard to get close to, you know? You never talk about yourself, you're talkative as long as it doesn't involve you directly. Choosing you is literally the only way I know to get through to you.
Yeah, you make it sound some weird loner.
You are a weird loner. At least tell me if you enjoyed the night you spent with whoever it was.
I did.
Good for you. Why are you humming Sunshine Stone so much, though?
Well, after Idol Girl came yesterday again, I looked up her discography and I can't stop humming or listening to them.
Right. Oh god, you didn't fuck the Idol Girl, did you?
No, why would that be a problem, though?
I don't know, just feel weird. Well, that's that for the break. Let's go back.
Right.
Oh, and Gil? Keep in mind what I said about opening up more. I mean it. That way we won't tease you so often.
Listen to you say that has to be the weirdest thing I have heard this year.
Oh, shut up. And that's that. Back. Oh, what were you two doing back there? Fucking. Oh, just chatting then. Holy crap, did you two really fuck? John is the face of a man who fucked to death recently. See, Gil, you're making it too obvious.
How?
What do you have today? I'll have a gut punch. Going right. Eh? What? Nothing.
Crack open the last can.
Here. Stop looking at me like that. Sorry. Are you okay? It's weird for you to order something like that. Yeah, I'm just trying out stuff. Did you know Lilim tongues are designed to identify food using the chemical components? Our tongues are designed with the human ones in mind. For example, the first flavors we detect are sour and bitter, just like you guys. I checked my personal specs, and apparently my sensitivity is set to 1.223.5 times. That makes me hate those flavors because I feel them harder. Why all that exposition? I mean, I'd lie if I say I wasn't interested, but why? Well, after last time I got curious and started checking how many of my systems work in detail. For example, the tips of my fingers are sensitive to vibrations, you can make a seismograph with them. Huh. And checking that, I found that it's all based on how humans work. And that got me thinking about what you said. I mean, for my systems to work, humans have to understand how they work. And after all that discoveries, they're not that any more or less artificial. Why should I be? I don't know. Looking up all this suddenly made me feel real. It was the opposite of what I felt last time. I feel like I'm here right now. Glad to hear that. Alright then, let's try something sweet now. Piano Lamon. Have a drink. Yep. Ah, nice. To be honest, it's a bit surreal for me. What? Me talking to you and you're answering like any human would. You're even expressing happiness. I remember when I was a kid, I usually tried to strike conversations with AIs. But after a bit, they just start looping through their built-in answers, repeating the same things over and over. It always made me crash back into reality. I think back to that, having such advanced AIs like you here right now, it's amazing. Oh no, it makes my inner child happy to see something she always dreamt of. It helps when I feel particularly cynical. Aw, you flatter me. Besides, I've always wondered about humans like nature's Willem. The method might have been different, but we too evolved from a more simple form ages ago. Willem managed to create biological life years from now, we'll all have come full circle. So, what should I take from this is... You love me. Don't overdo it. Anything else? Let's go with the sugar rush. Okay. There we go, and drink. Even in doubt, my love for these is real. How romantic. So take it. This fucking word. Solipsist problem got solved. Yep. Oh, the reality crisis started the other day. My guardian, call her mom, nobody's judging you. Mom decided to meet with the mother of her daughter's girlfriend. It was a very emotional meeting. They both said they felt like they closed a long chapter. I was moved, but that's when it set in. Why was I moved? I never met any of them, so where do these feelings come from? Why do I feel things? Do I really feel them? What tells me something else isn't pressing a button to make me feel that? What tells me I'm in my body? What is real? Boom! Oh, don't worry, by the way, I'm fine. Thank God, it's so natural to see you down like that. Ah, man, that Go-Go is a blast. Don't you think about taking a bit more of Dee Dee? Dee Dee is so much a prick, and Go-Go is tired. Besides, I want to talk with the bartenders. Oh, fuck. Well, I tried Jill. I'll be in my office. A cute little girl, Lilim. Cam girl. Oh, fiddlesticks. What's your name, girl? I'm Dorothy Hayes, at your service. Do you come here often? Are you hitting on me? Hey, Dorothy, I'm in the middle of a live stream. Do you want to participate? Sure, sounds fun. Okay, let's take a recommendation from you. What should I drink next? Try the Sugar Rush. Bartender, Sugar Rush over here. Bartender! Sorry, what? A Sugar Rush, please. Right. Let's get her drunk. Yep. Good choice, Dorothy. Yay! So, what are you doing in my turf, streaming Chan? Yes. No, I mean, that's what she calls herself. Man, that's a tacky name. Yeah, but it's my tacky name. Actually, that's not really my name. What's your real name, then? Behind Streaming Chan's awesome mask is the humble Nicole Chen. Humble. Why not call yourself Streaming Chen? It's funny that you mention it. You see, when I started, I called myself Nico Chen. I changed the website, so the name felt a bit out of place, thus I became Streaming Chen. Everyone nicknamed me Streaming Chan, though, so I just went along with it. Oh yeah, I get it. At one point, I was going to call myself Dolores Hayes, but then I realized the name is as subtle as a brick to the face. Anyway, I'm here because last time I came, it ended with greater viewer numbers than usual. And so, I wanted to treat my loyal audience again. Oh, I see. Well, you came to the right place, especially if you're looking for some comfy fun. Honey here might seem harsh, but you just need to crack her shell. Oh, shut up. See, you just need to say the right thing at the right time, and she becomes a sweetheart. Quiet, you. Don't play hard to get. You know it's true. Hey, Stream Go. That's me. I regret asking this, but don't you have a sponsor? It's so weird that it's been this long without some advertisement. I have, but you see, now the contract with them expired, so Marvin, the business guy, or whatever, had to make a new one. He was gonna send the draft to his lawyers and add a couple of additions, but let's say he got too excited with my VR model and the contract became unreadable. Oh, so use the contract to... Yep, he cut into a pair of panties and rubbed it vigorously on his penis. I mean, you'd expect certain principles to be held, even in the adult VR industry. I reported him, and he got fired, but now they're looking for a new business person thing. Honestly, I think the paper cuts over his dick are punishment enough. I mean, why the contract? I don't mind if he jacked off an image of me, but the contract? That's money that you're soiling right there. I would have gone back on the deal, but not for the owner paying me a visit and apologizing profusely. Some people seriously... dick paper cuts. I've done enough crazed teacher fantasies to know how they can be a problem. I don't think you'd have experience to understand that. That said, Gil's been grimacing for a full minute now. Don't mind me. Huh. But you know, I like you, Dorothy. Why don't we celebrate with beers? My treat. Alright. 2 big beers, honey. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2. 2, 3, 4. Then 8. And then do it again. Okay, 2 drinks. Yep. Cheers. Cheers. Alright, I'm not feeling my tongue on my feet. Time to get lewd. Did I hear lewd? Do you have any stories? I see a treat for non-premium users. I once met a guy that insists on doing it in a jacuzzi. He didn't mind being in premium time, so I was setting up the cameras. And man, was it a challenge. I wasn't just gonna stream over the water, I wanted some underwater action too. Oh, what'd you do with the bubbles and all? That was the least of the problems, we just turned the jets off. But not only did I have to make a makeshift underwater cover, I also had to keep in mind the heat. He isn't good with cameras. Did you try chilling the camera and putting the bag with some filling? We made something more convoluted. We took a small cooler, opened a hole for the lens, and sealed it with plastic. I made sure that things looked good through the cam and started recording. Threw in some cooling packs and sealed the fuck out of the cooler. Didn't need any weight. Yep, luckily the cam... So I'm losing my voices here. I give these two the same voice, or just very slightly different. So it's, yeah, hang on, I'm losing track which one's which. Yep, luckily the guy was into bodybuilding, so we used some old dumbbells. He was also ripped as fuck, but that's another story. It was all a success, but it's also the last time I have sex on a jacuzzi. Blood rushing, hot water, I felt like I was dying midway through it. Thank God he decided to resume the action out of the water midway through it. I would have surely died. Hey, at least the guy didn't burn himself. What do you mean? Last time I had sex on a jacuzzi, my body got so hot the guy almost burned his dick. I considered investing in a cooling system, but it's so situational and expensive that I'll pass. Besides, those cooling systems require too much maintenance. Wait! I think I should leave, but can you join me in escapades for the rest of the night? Can I plug my services at the end of the night? Sure! Then count me in. I've got the perfect stories. Let us be on our way then. Goodbye, bartender! Bye, honey. Well, let's start the story. You see, there was this mega Santa.
Oh, wait, seriously? They left. A pair made in hell. At least they look like they're having fun. I'm going to sound convoluted as fuck, though. But I guess it's hard to keep a cool head when you're horny. We're done, boss. Man, don't you just feel great? Were we in the same place? Here, Jill. What's this? A bonus. Today I got a taste of the kind of clients you deal with, and keep it up. Well, tomorrow's a big day, so get ready. That goes for both of you. Well, let's see. Gil's in the back, getting everything ready. I'll go grab some food I've ordered. They only agreed to work on New Year's if I went to pick it up myself. Are you alright? I'm scared. Gabby will show up any minute. Relax, everything will be alright, I can assure you of that. Drink something, maybe that'll cheer you up. Maybe. I'll leave you for a bit, but keep your chin up. If you get through this, I'll give you, I don't know, a hug. Does that work? A hug? A big one. A reward for after everything's said and done. Gotta go. You can do it. Right. Everything's fine. You've been avoiding this for all these years. Now it's time to face it head on. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything will be fine, but I'll talk to Gabby. Boss, you can give me a hug. I'm okay. Hello. Gabby. Come in. Excuse me. Welcome to Hey. You talk first. No, well, some days ago I got a letter. Even odder than getting a letter is the fact that it was from your sister. A what? My sister sent you a letter? That's the first I've heard of it. What did it say? I don't know, I never opened it. At least not until now. Huh? I figured I should read it with you. Yeah, let's do it. Let's read it. Alright then. Sorry. Just that? Yep. Isn't there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back? This is just like your sister. I spent days worrying about this letter, not wanting to open it for fear of what it might contain. I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. And after all those worries, after all those problems, after all these years not talking to her, she just sends me a letter. A fucking letter of all things. And she just says, sorry? Sorry for what? For our fight? For not talking those years? Oh, now I'm fucking pissed. Are you laughing? Sorry, I remember only times when Sister rugged you that way. Like that time when she gave you chocolates labeled 1, 2, and 4 on Valentine's Day. And you were pissed about the lack of a 3. Or that time when you left an open beer bottle on the table, she sneakily opened it and took a sip. She didn't tell you she did it, and you were confused all day long. She always bragged me like she knew me like the back of her hand. If the letter was supposed to piss me off like that, I guess she had all the rights to brag. Maybe she was being sincere, though. She did express to me that she was sorry on more than one occasion. She did, huh? You told me she died from localized machine rejection, right? In her heart, yeah. Instead of the massive rejection that always makes the news, her case was more focused. They usually amputate or replace the part and call it a day. But organs are different. The condition makes us susceptible to transplant rejections. Not to mention artificial hearts and genetic treatments are out of the question. Thing is, apparently she suffered that she was 18, but kept it a secret from everyone. Why? Hell if I know. I was angry to learn she hid it. Why didn't she tell me? Was it to avoid worrying me? Was she ashamed? What was it? Wait, how did she live so normally then? She had to use a serum, shots near her heart every 3 days. Apparently the serum burns like hell.
The shot even left her a nasty mark where she had to apply them. Her left breast wasn't a birthmark. And the rejection was what ends up killing her. The nanomachine rejection was what ends up killing her, but they couldn't find what made her so vulnerable. Doctor said she might have missed a shot, or the shots made her defenses grow weaker. The condition could have just gone nuts out of nowhere. Maybe it was blood pressure. Maybe it was a regular heart attack, and the rejection acted afterwards. They don't know. She kept it a secret from everyone, so nobody knows. Maybe if she had told me about it, I could have helped her. Maybe she'd still be alive. And maybe she wouldn't have faced it alone instead of just dying in her sleep. I'm thinking about what won't bring it back. I spent so much time hammering myself with what ifs after you told me she died. What if I waited to cool down a bit back then? What if I swallowed my fears at that very moment? What if I just apologized earlier? What if I given a chance the research institute thing back then? Now it's just increased threefold after I lashed out at you the other day. But today I realized something. Having such regrets of the dead is a hollow effort. You're alive, you're here, I can make amends with you, but I can't make amends with the dead. I can't apologize to her like I can apologize to you right now. Jill? Lenore, she's resting now. She's just resting after having that heart condition all these years. She didn't have to face it alone, though. If she only... So, let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we are to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we are to honor her, we'll do it together. Together? Lenore's a fun-loving person. The best we can do right now is try to lighten up, even if it's only for a moment. I need to ask, though. Did she really start to complain about chest pain shortly after I left? No. She didn't get visibly worse after you left or anything. Everything was actually too sudden. She did complain about chest pains from time to time, but that actually goes way back before you left. Back then, we thought it was just acid reflux or something. God, I even blamed her death on you. I was just too angry back then, and part of me just wanted to put the blame on someone or something. And you didn't deserve that. Sorry. Hey, Oh, hello, Inquidon. Hello. You come to the big dramatic end of the game, where unfortunately I fucked up slightly and gonna get the main character evicted from her apartment because I couldn't make rent. So I'll probably have to play this again in my own time, maybe with a guide or something, so to get the good ending. But we're about to get the bad ending, which even then in this game, the bad ending, as far as I'm aware, is just you get evicted and have to live with one of your friends instead of you keep your apartment. That's as bad as it gets. Hey, I'm sorry too, you know. We both have things to apologize for, don't think too much about it. I should have been more mature and not shout at you either, so let's just go all that water into the bridge, shall we? Are you sure? Of course I am. So how did you find me exactly? Well, have you heard of a message board called Danger U? I have, yeah. Well, truth is I visit it from time to time, and the other day I read a thread that discussed the bar. And the description of the bartender sounded just like you. Are you mad? No, not mad, just more like dumbfounded. Hey Jill, can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked that fight? Weren't you happy with my sister? Well, back then I didn't know what to do with myself after I graduated college. I went in, pretty much hated my last couple of years there. It's not far-fetched to think that I was just only tolerate being there because your sister was with me. Had she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right there and there. And then after graduating, I got a very good job offer that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying it was the best for me and my future, but I was livid. Why did she have to do that? I hated it, I didn't even know if I wanted to go there, but she still insisted so much. Like she was forcing that burden onto me. Then my became our future, and she started talking about marriage. You were gonna get married? I don't think we ever took it seriously, it was just something she kept mentioning. Not like we didn't think about it that down the line, but we mostly teased me with it. But the thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I don't think I was ready for such a commitment, especially considering what she did. I don't know what she wanted. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wasn't going to let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to being with her, and that was partly because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be so abrasive from time to time, and it rained down on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make sure that choice for me. What would have stopped her once we got married? What if she suddenly decided to craft my life to her needs after marriage? I knew her, she would do it thinking it was the best for me, but what about my freedom, my say on the matter? So, that's where you stopped loving Lenore? No. I never stopped loving her. which is why it hurts so much, but you have to understand. I didn't want to wake up 40 years old working a job I hate, just out of routine, getting used to it. I wanted to break from everything for a while to put my thoughts in order, regroup myself, think carefully about what to do next. I can understand. I still felt the same, though I'm not even in college. So that's what led you to fighting, huh? You know, the word fight makes it sound like you exchange blows or something. It's all silly when I think back to it, tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting more defensive and not wanting to take that offer. Perhaps if I didn't overreact to her arguments about wasting this huge opportunity, maybe she wouldn't have lashed out at me this bad. It could have been avoided if I just kept a cool head and talked about that with her. My sister said something like that. Huh? I told you she mentioned on one occasion how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her in the end, but instead I kept pushing her. I should have kept a cool head instead of letting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her offer, not mine. Should have stopped projecting myself so much onto her. Something like that. No. We are quite the hotheads. You, me, my sis. You're supposed to be the mature one, you know? Play your role correctly. But why didn't you come back, Jill? Did you end up hating us that much? Did the break include us too? No, it's just that... Remember when your sister was giving a class and you broke a window? How you didn't want her to see for fear of being scolded? Well, my sister wouldn't have scolded you. But I was afraid, dead afraid. I couldn't bring myself to face your sister. But I faced her back then and I was, like, 7 at the time. Why couldn't you do it? It's not quite the same. In the perspective, no matter what reason I came up with, it will never make sense. Everything sounds very stupid when I look back, you know? Not like it makes things easier. I won't ever get to speak with her again, and it feels bad because it's stupid. I swear you and my sister were meant for one another. You both moved on after all that, but neither had the courage to go back and say you're sorry. And like I said, berating myself for those past mistakes won't bring her back. I miss her so much, though. We were together all the time, always talking about dumb stuff. I wouldn't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. I feel her absence every day. Everything is just so quiet now. She was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person. Eh? Morning's fine and all, but we should be celebrating her life. If she was here, she would tell us that there's no fun in sulking for so long. She told you that all the time. The same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces. Both figuratively and literally. Hey, I was 8 back then! So let's have a toast in her honor, shall we? A toast? Yeah, let me get you a drink. A drink? Don't worry, trust me. Go over the good old sugar rush. Grab this for a sec. Okay. Lenore, I know you're watching from beyond right now, as I give a drink to your little sister. It's obvious to me now that we were both meant to make amends at some point, but we never got around to it. I can't apologize to you anymore, but I can at the very least make you rest easier. So know that I'll look out for Gabby in your absence. I'll make sure Gabby grows into a fine woman just like you were. I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure the little brat doesn't face the same problem you and I had. Hey! Want to add anything? I'll always miss her. Don't say it to me, say it to her. That's a bit... Come on, just this once. I'll always miss you, sis. Sis. Sis! You idiot! Why'd you keep that for so long? Idiot! Idiot! I almost told you everything. Wasn't I enough? You idiotic idiot! Hey, Jill, promise me you won't be like that knucklehead. You won't take yourself like that to yourself. Only if you promise the same to me. And promise me we won't fight. I can't do that. Eh? You and I are both too thick-headed. Sooner or later we'll clash on some opinion. But what I can promise is that I won't run away like last time. We'll both cool off and talk it over like the adults we are. I'm not an adult. Let's face it, you've been more mature than I have. Hey, did you mean what you said? That you'll look after me? I'll always be here for you, Gabby. I mean, I'm not Lenore, but I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone. Jill. Hey, wasn't this a toast? Right. For Lenore, faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers. Cheers! So, about this drink. Can I drink it? Do you like it? Take a sip. It's not bad. Why not drink it then, with an adult? Might as well break the alcohol taboo here and now. Right. Now think back to it. Didn't your sister give you a beer once as a prank? Oh, yeah. That. It was April Fool's. I should have known better when she offered me apple soda. I put bubblegum on the soles of all her shoes in retaliation. She walked funny, and my jaw hurt for the rest of the day. Yeah, but you know you got my drink that time? Huh? She gave me a beer, and it turned out to be apple soda. Oh. Did you get back at her? Well... I did hide dildos in the house that night, only to find she knew how to use a cucumber. As a follow-up, she used that same cucumber in a salad days later. She said, "So do you like eating me for lunch?" Jill? I'll tell you when you're older. Or never at all. Hey, Gabby, do your parents know you're here? They think I'm at Clary's, actually. Who? Oh, she's my best friend at school. And this Clary knows you're using her as an excuse, right? Of course! How would she cover up me otherwise? True. Will you go to her house afterwards? To be honest, I didn't think that far. Maybe I will. I do live in another district, but Clary doesn't live close by, so... Well, it can't be helped. I live nearby and the streets aren't exactly safe at night. Why not stay with me tonight? Are you sure? I don't live in a mansion, but I'd say it's comfy enough, at least to spend the night. Sure, I'd love to stay with you. Great. Hey, does your dad still have that bakery? His bread was really good. Yep, he opened a second branch last year. So he's looking to expand. I think he got into a partnership with a friend in Motor District. The guy saw an opportunity after realizing Motor District has almost no bakeries. I still remember when your sister introduced me to him. He started shouting, "I knew it! I fucking knew you were a lesbian! Mark 1 for daddy!" I think he had this bet with acquaintance of his ever since my sister was 12 years old or so. Dad said sisters into girls, the acquaintance didn't believe him. He bet a beer on whether he was right or not. That beer bottle is still in the fridge. It's even labeled Sweet Victory. Your mom and Lenore never made up, did they? I guess that one wasn't as simple as she said one too many things argument. Mom was always obsessed with high society and her circle of friends. A lesbian daughter was a no-no. I'm still on my sister's side for that one, though. Mom didn't reject her because she herself was homophobic, just because her friends were. To Mom, the opinion of a circle of friends is worth more than her own daughter. How did she react with her death? Dunno, Mom and Dad broke up 2 years ago. They did? They never got married, so there was no proper divorce. I haven't seen her since August, I think. Did you two fight too? No, she just hasn't showed up. You must have felt alone, huh? I've been there. A bit, but I'm not alone anymore, thanks to you. I thought it was going to be a party here. Oh, Alma. Oh, over here. Party? A small New Year's celebration. Want to stay for it? I don't want a kid to burden... Oh, don't worry, you won't. You only get cola for the night, though. No alcohol. It'll just give us time to catch up even more. I can introduce you to some friends. Are you in? If you don't mind me. Great. Hey, Alma, come here. There's someone I want to introduce you to. Then it fades. Alright. Credits are probably quite short, so we'll watch those while I finish my drink. I do like the soundtrack for this game. It's nice. Oh, hey, Brisbaneite. Yeah, I think I've got the bad ending because I was, I think about $500 short of paying the rent. So Jill's getting evicted. So we'll get the bad ending in a second. Even that being said, I think the bad ending is like literally you've got to crash at a friend's house for like a month or so, and then you get your own place again. It's bad in that it's the less desirable ending. Because this is a fairly low stakes game. Yeah, I think I'll replay it myself with a guide, just so I can get all the endings there. And I know there's a secret drink, but it never like prompts you when you can make it. So I'll probably have to use the guide for that as well. Yeah, well, it looks like that's obviously enough. That looks like that's the end of the game. It's not letting me click on anything, so I was just waiting for the music to fade out. Wednesday, February 1st. I think I'll be evicted. They are pretty ruthless, you know, even I skip 1 month. It was 2 months late already, actually. Jill. At least it wasn't because you spent too much money on useless stuff, right? Right? About that. Forget it, I don't want to hear. Let's go to sleep. Tomorrow you'll regroup and think what to do next. Yeah. Thanks so much for letting me stay here, by the... Whoa, your bed is huge. Queen size, because I live with the guy for at least 4 years. It can get lonely, but also really comfortable. Just like single life, I guess. Hope you don't mind sleeping with me, but there's not enough space for the futon in here. I haven't slept in a mattress in... fuck, over 2 years now. That can be good for your back. And bad for my morale. Anyways, good night. Night-night. Yeah, the air quotes bad ending, the achievement says. It's hot in here. Having her hug me silly doesn't help. I don't want to wake her up either. She looks so comfortable right now. I wonder if Boss would let me crash on her place. Oh well, let's just try to sleep a bit and... No, 4, go away. No, you piece of fur, don't you dare sleep on my face. Truly the worst ending. Okay, so there's a new game plus mode which lets you... Okay, this is probably the way you're more meant to get the good ending. This basically lets you restart having already bought all the shit.
Incredon's stuck for another 15 seconds. Hold on. Alright, welcome back, Incredon. I have no say over the ads you get, sorry. There we go. Yes, I'll probably play New Game Plus on my... Aww, Gabby's there. Yeah, I'll probably play this again in my own time, just to get the good ending. In the meantime, though, I was actually thinking it was going to go on for longer. So, if you give me a moment, we could probably do an hour of Mechabellum. That's what we're going to play afterwards anyway, so why not? Just give me a moment while I get that set up. Okay. Right, I think this lets me do this. Oh, thank you very much for the bits there, Brisbane Knight. Thank you. Hang on, just getting switched over to Mechabellum. Okay, stream info should be updated. Okay. Now, if I do this, that said, it's probably going to be in the wrong aspect ratio because, yeah, there we go. Hold on. There we go. All right. And now let's, because obviously, as you can tell, I have the music in this game on mute because there's only so many times I can hear that 1 minute loop. Let me go ahead and grab a playlist. God, my YouTube history is just a fucking... What the hell is this? What the hell have I been watching over the last few days? What the hell? Hang on. Fucking Frank, where's your... There we go, let's go with this again.
We are going to have to act if we want to live in a different world.
Alright. The audio balance okay? Or is the music too loud? Oh, that's the wrong one. It's good? Okay, good. Let's see what we got. And not fangs, I guess. What's this guy buying? What spec do you take? Air spec, okay. I would probably expect him to pick wasps then. Or just use the bangs, okay. Yeah, what I've got should win that. Especially with the tower pop. Hell yeah. If I was him, I'd be dropping a sentry missile, so... Well, at least tanks one of them. Oh, he had flank crawlers, okay. I'd probably lose this round. Like, I almost certainly lose this round. I'd certainly lose this round. That's fine. That saves me some money there. Some tanks going to come up from this side, so they should make things nice and easy. Okay, they now need mechanical rage. Okay, Fortress, good plan for you. Is that extend? No, he didn't get the Fortress upgrade. Right, with the tower EMP, I should be fine. So I think you've got like one crawler over here, two, then a few fangs. Easy enough to clean up. I'm not sure you thought of that acid too well, because my units aren't pushing that far ahead. God, I love this soundtrack. Yeah, the shield's almost a counterintuitive for him, because it meant my tanks were firing before they moved into the acid line. It's killing his chaff as much as it's messing me up, if not more so. He does have a barrage. I need some chaff.
Stretch, okay. And hydrate, can do. Go for that. Oh, you went for the rocket punches, okay. Not a bad plan, well, all things considered. Well, it might win him this round, it's not going to do too much. Also, yeah, the Fangs doing their job of tanking the, taking those hits. I think that's a win. No, not quite. These out. Let's pop that. So they come and join the fight earlier. I don't think that's going to one-shot me. No, not given that I'm taking out some of them. Yeah, I thought the charge shot would be enough, but then he went for more fortresses. Right, my lightning storm. You know what he doesn't have? Oh, fuck, that was the wrong button. Shit! I did not mean to press that. I thought I had to pick a... Fuck. I thought I hadn't picked my fucking thing yet, but I realized, yeah, as I clicked it, I picked this. I fucking picked this. I thought I started and picked something. And the shields are down.
Okay, they've got the impedes. Okay, you can't win. Somehow I survived that, even though I didn't spend any fucking money. Alright, let's not make that mistake again. Wraith-chan will save me. Still won! Totally planned. Wraith Gaming. That guy was like 200 MMR higher than me too. Just do it up. Next up is Bigfoot. Is that Felix? I'm not sure. Alright. Am I feeling giant spec or elite spec? Have them over there. might lose this first round, but that's fine. We had way better start units. I don't know, I might be okay. That'd be if my artillery could fucking hit! The good thing about storm cores is they're not actually that affected by EMP, because their damage is so high anyway. If they can fire, they couldn't fire. Not worth it getting those yet. Better investment would actually be a shield. Bro, those aren't even gonna pull my aggro. My Stormclaws aren't close enough. I'll just switch targets. He's investing a lot into the Stormcaller, encountering the Stormcallers, when those are just there because I had them at the start of the match. Hey, and the shield might live. Yes. Yes. Put that there just in case. Will any of them get caught by that? I don't think so. I think the shield will stop the flame there as well. Yeah. Shame. That was the wrong one. Oh well. Still does give them a range boost. Just not the one I was wanting. Okay, let's see how this goes. Minor loss, that's fine. That should take out a good chunk over there. Right, that should be a nice cleanup. I mean, he's free to napalm his own crawls. That's what he wants to do. Who the fuck buys napalm when that chaff is all crawlers? They're just all gonna kill themselves. Exhibit A. Okay. Funny thing is, I think my my Bria fangs will be able to aggro onto that guy, and yeah, and anti-missile works on Wraith guns, right? So on Overlord guns. Right, you don't have enough to kill my... Yeah, he can't actually kill me. I think yeah, he can't actually kill me. I think I'm just gonna... I might not win by default this round, but I'm gonna win. Certainly win the round. Almost. Range or mechanical rage? You fool! Melting points cannot defeat fortresses! Not in this situation, anyway. I can't suck so hard like you. Hang on, how the hell did I suck when he's the one who lost? Literally sucked someone to death live on stream. Is that more of a Star Bunny thing? Through their jaws. I'll tell you what you have to do. You have to commission art of it. I mean, do what the hell you want. If you're gonna pay for the art, do the hell you want. If you want to join me getting pegged by goblins, go for it. Let's see. Yeah, I know that's what you wanted to. You were looking for there. Yes. Okay, let's see here. It's one space back. This guy elite spec? Yeah.
Mercy is for the weak.
See the future. My fingertips.
Time for questioning is over. Mercy is
I'm not actually sure how this is going to end up. Flank protection. That's another lost one here. Okay. Yeah, I know, right? Lemon's been great with that.
I've got a present for you.
Right, I need someone to deal with these shields and marksmen. There's plenty that can deal with them, whether I can get them before this elite spec snowballs ahead of me is the issue. Hang on, do these have... yeah. Still might be necessary. I think I still lose. Just not this round. Yeah, half the debt. Premature GG was a little bit rude, but okay. I mean, he's not wrong, he wins. Anything good here? No, just buy the discount shit. Hey, it's this guy. Me and Star played against him yesterday. No, it's our last mission. Yeah. Just to note, those were not commissioned by me, but no, those are Lemon drawing those of his own free will. Or their free will. Let's not assume any genders around here.
The nuclear device. Gentlemen, it's a nuclear device. Time is running out.
Time is running out.
Gentlemen,
It's a nuclear device. Time is running out. Time is running out. Predicted. Then get tripped. Hell yeah. Held place for munition, shot some planes down, fought a dog, raced a dog, baited a dog, fought a dog again. Which game was this? I've been doing fine, thank you. Finished Valhalla, moved on to doing some Mecha Bellum because I still had about an hour or so left to the stream. On the War Thunder, okay, so that's step 1. And the rest? Why did you fight a dog? Was it play fighting, or did you abuse your dog? Okay, good. Just making sure, because...
Power to overwhelm and destroy. Creation of the humanoids. Power to overwhelm and destroy.
I didn't think you abused your dogs. The way you said that made it very ambiguous as to whether or not you did.
Creation of the humanoids. Power to overwhelm and destroy. The product of a tortured brain.
Right, well that marksman survived. Let's do a lot of cleanup on its own, but not a huge amount. Particularly if those Mustangs come running. That's fine, I can lose around here and there. Well, they absorbed the first couple of volleys, so that's good. Alright. Fair enough, Brisbaneite. Have a good rest of the evening. Or whatever time zone it is for you there.
That's what I thought.
Didn't bother dropping the bubble shield there because it would just be wasted. We'll drop it over there so at least they can take shots. Once again, people using napalm when they've got crawlers. I thought your mother was the problematic one. Yeah, it would be easy for me to not develop if she wasn't problematic every time you talk about her. Why is he doubling down on Mustangs? This isn't going to help him. Oh, he's trying to double down on Phoenixes. War factory. Alright. Collecting a leftover of that. Actually, that place is about to end, so we'll just cut it there, and I think we'll probably end the stream there as well, because it has been going for 3.5 hours, and I have drank, how many units of alcohol? Only 4 units. I thought it was more than that. Okay. These must be really fucking weak cocktails. But anyway, yeah, I think we'll be calling it there for today. I'll be streaming some more Mecha Bellum tomorrow. But yeah, I'll be going for 3.5 hours, and I am feeling a bit tired. So I think we just hop on over to the good old Chatterino screen. And I just like to, let's see. Of course, need to thank Bismat again for the 100 bits earlier. And for forcing me to stretch and hydrate. Thank you very much there. Thank you to Inkdon and Ghost Tracker for also tuning in and hanging out in the chat there. Just for watching, and any of my silent viewers, which I believe there are at least 2, thank you for watching as well. But yeah, we'll end that there, and then tomorrow, let's see, what time did I say I was streaming tomorrow? What did I say? Fucking, how am I so bad at this? Especially when I pinned it so I wouldn't forget. There we go. Okay, yes, 5 p.m. 5 p.m. tomorrow UTC. You don't show with me forever. Let's see. Yes, I'll be streaming again tomorrow at 5 p.m.
more Mechabellum, because apparently that's just my thing now. And we'll see if we can get some more goofy builds, and if I can ruin Star's plans, so that the next time we do a stream, my MMR is too high, and she loses, not because of she's doing goofy builds, but because of against tryhards. Let's find out! But yeah, thank you very much for watching, everyone, and of course, stay angelic.